And, Dr. McClellan, and the kind of phrase I use here at the Southland Conference is competitive integrity, right? So yes, being able to admit the mistakes and the wrongs, but also having a solution to go with it when you're admitting that, is just operating with that competitive integrity along the way and not making it about the wins and losses. So, for me and where I've gotten to is, approach everything with a smile. I think, for the most part, maybe not as I assume this role now, but prior to, you can, attest that I have a lot of folks saying that everything I do, I'm gonna do it with a smile, no matter how bad you might be getting under my skin and this and that. I'm gonna take it and decompress on my own, but I'm gonna get the job done in the most probably outward facing happy manner that you've ever seen. And so I think that was enabled me for folks to say, hey, he never has a bad day, which is not true, but outwardly facing, it can be perceived as that, but I just handle it in my own. Now I could burn you up on the inside, as a lot of things, transpire in this business, especially now where, a lot of things that we're facing, and change in college athletics. But needless to say, I like to think that operating with integrity and make sure that's also a North Star for me personally, and being willing to admit those mistakes, but again, approaching those mistakes. You can't just make the mistake and let it and say, I'm sorry, having a solution to go with it, on the back end, or at least an option that, whether it's, you're reporting to, a head coach or athletic director or whomever it may be. And I think when I, come across coaches during our basketball tournaments, I'm observing shoot arounds, interaction with players, how you acting getting off the bus, at the gifting suite. You trying to take 2 or 3 items, or you trying to make sure your student athlete set up for success, and hustle things out. And I've seen it all. I mean, it's been amazing. I even had a guy coming to me this year during our event. We did this preseason tip-off, hey, from Ohio connection. Like, okay, you have some, some like friends, but also approached it at his dad wanted to come into the tournament. Yeah, like, great. It was COVID times, long as the vaccination card, you had it. And we wanted people in the building more than anything. So yeah, throw your dad on the pass list. Well, then we get to the conference tournament. He wants the same hookup. Oh, I got 5 or 6 of my guys. I'm like, no, see, now I get to see your true character, and you're not respecting the role, right? More than anything, I don't get caught up in that piece. But at the same time, instead of just knowing your information that, hey, oh, you got a pass list already, you can offer up, you get your own comp tickets. But it was just, to that point of, use your bullets wisely, but, and also, grew up that a closed mouth doesn't get fed. But I think it's up to you and your character to realize, what are those things you're willing to ask for, and how far will they get you, and how will you use them up?